Hey everyone, we are Tori and Nathan Travel, and today we are so excited to talk to you about why we love Airbnb. Now real quick, if you've never used Airbnb before you even watch this video, go click the link in our description. That's a referral link for Airbnb, and what that's going to get you as a first-time sign-up is $55 of free Airbnb credit. That's $40 towards your first Airbnb stay and $15 towards your first Airbnb experience. So go click that link right now and then come back and finish the video. Alright, now let's get into the video and we'll tell you why we absolutely love using Airbnb. The first reason we love Airbnb is probably the most important reason: money. Who doesn't like to save money? So when we travel with Airbnb, we end up saving so much more money than if we had stayed in hotels. Just for example, last year when we traveled to Ireland, we had a group of 5 people. Everywhere we stayed for an entire week, we only paid an average of $30 per person per night. Just to break that down, for an entire week of lodging in Ireland, our entire week's worth of lodging cost $210 per person, and we stayed in some very nice houses. So that's one of the key items with Airbnb that you can save money on, is when you stay in large houses with a large group of people, it's a lot easier to split that cost up. Another way it saves you money is that when you rent a house, you have a full kitchen included, therefore you don't have to eat out for every single meal like you do when you stay in hotels. So you can save a ton of money by cooking your own meals, and that's a healthier option.
Rosswood House, Donegal, Ireland. Come on in, let me show you around. First we step into this room and we carry on. Oh, what a nice kitchen! I love the living room. I haven't even seen this part yet. Wow, that's just dandy. Okay, so the second reason that we highly recommend you should use Airbnb when you travel is because it gives you such a better experience than a hotel would. So think about when you book a typical hotel, you just have your room, maybe a mini fridge, a bathroom, a bed, like it's very minimal. But when you book a whole house on Airbnb, there's plenty of space. You have all bedrooms, you have a kitchen, you have a living room, which is really nice when you're traveling with a group because you have a central place where everybody can hang out versus like in a hotel where it need to be the lobby. Not exactly ideal.
Lame. Plus,
a lot of Airbnbs are pet friendly, which makes great if you travel with your pet.
Another reason that you should be using Airbnb is that you can find them in even the most remote destinations. So one of the great things about Airbnb and the way the business model works is that it's individual people that rent out their bedrooms or their houses, from their mother-in-law suites to their garage apartments. It can be any type of place, but it's individual people like you and me. And so what that means is that they're all over the world in far more places than just hotels. So you could be booking a stay on a remote island or maybe a little small town that you don't think is big enough to have a hotel, but odds are there's going to be an Airbnb around.
The fourth reason that you should use Airbnb for your travel is because it gives you such a wide variety of places you can stay. So you can rent out a whole house, or if you're traveling alone and you're looking to save money and keep on a budget, then you can rent out just a bedroom. Airbnb also allows you to book a variety of different types of houses and places to stay. So they have yurts, even tree houses in Costa Rica that you can stay in, regular houses, mini mansions, high-rise apartments in the city. Last year, Nathan and I even booked a camper van on Airbnb and drove the ring road around Iceland in a camper van. So such a good wide variety of experiences that you can stay with Airbnb.
The fifth reason that you should be using Airbnb is that it's just such a great system. So let me just break down a little bit more about how it works. So if you don't know, the app is wonderful and very easy to use. It's great in the sense that it allows you to see all of your upcoming trips in a timeline. So if you're staying in multiple places in the same trip, it's very useful for that. And it allows you to invite your fellow travelers. So say if you're traveling with a group and you booked the Airbnb, you can invite them to join that booking so that they can also view the details. And the app just makes things so much easier. It includes all the details of the home, such as Wi-Fi passwords, key codes for the doors, check-in, check-out information. It just makes your whole trip run smooth and easy. And maybe you're feeling a little bit worried about staying in a stranger's home, especially if it's maybe just a bedroom in someone's house. And I know it seems a little scary the first time you think about it, but you can rest assured that you're going to be staying in a safe place based on the ratings. So if you are familiar with it, Airbnb runs off of ratings very heavily. So everybody that lists a house or an apartment on Airbnb runs off of their ratings. So people that have stayed there will leave ratings on how nice it was, how friendly they were, how clean it was, all these different details. And so you can go through and read all those reviews and be assured that you're staying in a good place that many other people have stayed in with success. The reviews actually work both ways too, though. So the apartment owner, the house owner, can review you as the visitor. So if you totally trash somebody's apartment, don't count on being able to stay at an Airbnb next time. I also love Airbnb for the fact that it's individual people like you and me. So when you book an Airbnb, odds are that you're helping out somebody with their mortgage. Many families use Airbnb to rent out, a side bedroom or maybe a second home. They use that as a side business to help supplement their income. So not only do you get cheaper lodging, but you're helping out another family.
Another awesome thing that we really love about Airbnb is that the platform allows you to build up referral credits. So when you click our link and get $55 off your first stay and experience with Airbnb, after you take your first trip, you will have your own unique link that you can send to all of your friends and family and have them book their first trips from your link. And then every time they do that, you earn a small credit that can go toward you booking future trips. And this is actually how we were able to save a lot of money on our trip to Puerto Rico. When we booked our Airbnb there, we had just had several family members that went on trips with using our code. So we had some credit built up, and so that counted toward a trip that we took to Puerto Rico, which is really awesome. So I love that with Airbnb, everybody wins. You help people save money on their first trip, $40. That's a really good discount because I mean some Airbnbs are less than $40, $20, $30 a night. So $40 off your first trip, and then you also can help other people and you get discounts as well. So it's great. Okay, so if you guys watched all the way to the end of this video, then thank you so much for finishing it. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, then go click that referral link to Airbnb in the description and sign up and make your first account and take your first trip, and then leave us a comment and tell us where you went on your first trip.
That's right.
And please go subscribe to our channel and like this video if you liked it, and join our community. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.